Next, tomorrow. As you see, we don't have any positions yet, so I'll call a weight class. If there's nobody there, then you'll be the varsity person. If there's multiple people, then you're gonna wrestle off today. The winner gets a spot for tomorrow. It does not mean you have that spot all year. Our next competition is in 2 weeks versus Ronald Reagan and Riverside. I want our best lineup ready for that. Those are two of the top teams we need to beat to put 2020 on there. So put the date, December 18th. That's when we really lay it to the kids in our conference. Let them know what we're about. For Saturday, I hope we do well, but this is for your individual. Nice belt if you win. And these are for varsity spots. So if you don't get a varsity spot, there's also junior varsity tournaments, beginner tournaments, and freshman tournaments you can wrestle in. And ladies, you have ladies only tournaments, which we're gonna start out with you girls until you say you want to wrestle co-ed. We'll talk on the side because ladies are in a different league. All the boys understand what's going on?
Yeah.
So 106, you don't got nobody. Marcus, you said you're going 13, right?
Yeah.
Anybody challenging?
Me. All right, come on.
No, we don't got time for game challenges. You're just wasting your practice. All right, Marcus is the champ. 26, does anybody want to challenge Trey?
Me. You know how that goes. I'm just playing.
Trey, you're varsity, but I want you to start to keep your weight low because we know we're working towards 120 for you. 32, maybe Fana or Eli, whoever shows up first. 38, does anybody want to challenge Jalen?
Man, you know how that go down. I ain't never.
All right, Jalen's in.
I got beef.
45, we got Genuine and Fred. Anybody else in the 45 hat? All right, we'll have a first wrestle off.
Hey, don't clap. No one decided yet.
Right, 52.
Undecided.
We have a 52. All right, loser gets 52. Unless you want to just bump right up, you want to do the wrestle off. All right, so no wrestle offs.
What?
60. Anybody want some of Jeremy?
You know.
I do.
All right.
I'm dead.
All right, Jeremy's in.
I want beef.
70. Now we should have. I know Damien's going to be going for this spot.
Whitehorn.
No,
Jonathan, you're not ready yet. Carl can compete, and Jaden,
What about Whitehorn?
and Eli.
82, cuz.
So the first matchup, we'll do. I'll talk with Briggs, but you guys will go there, and I'm going to talk to Damien first before we do anything to make it fair for him because he's getting here a little later. But yesterday he said he was going to that 170 mix. So to win the spot, you'll need to win 2 matches. You beat your first opponent. All right, well, 82, Whitehorn. You said you bump up to challenge him?
Yeah. He wants to smoke.
So then, since Jaden was on the team last year, I'll probably start out Carl and Damien, the newcomers, and the winner could get Jaden at 70. Briggs, you fine with that? Yeah. And 82, Longhorn versus Baker. 95, we got Jarvis and Christian.
And champion.
I'll bump up.
Champion maybe 2. So we'll see when Champ's in the mix in 95 and let you guys know.
I got a question. So for next week.
Christian's a returning 95, so he gets priority.
Wait, I'm asking for next week. Do I have to wrestle off again?
Yeah, you can challenge. So every varsity match, if you want to challenge somebody and you have good grades and you're eligible, you could go for them. So if I challenge Jalen today and he beats me, and I think I go back and I'm like, you know what? He took me down a few times. I'm gonna learn how to sprawl and stuff him, and I beat him next week. That's your spot now. So some people fight back and forth, and we have extra tournaments. So just because you're on varsity for 1 week, I might say, all right, Jalen's sitting this week out. Now your backup, you come right in. Maybe Jarvis gets a bad grade. Jarvis is out. Next person up. Injuries. So just because you're not starting today, don't get, in your feelings, because we need everybody. That's how a true team is with depth. If one person's on varsity and nobody's challenging them, it doesn't really feel that good. You're like, I'm here, but what was it? When you beat a few people, that's your spot. Unless you're that person that's scaring away people from your weight, because some of you know who you are. You're at that weight class and people are just running up and down. But that's a respect thing. You all earn that from your actions. So just know everybody, when you walk out of here today, should keep your head held high. You're allowed to come to all the events as long as you behave well. I'm looking at you, Eli. But as long as you behave and represent tech well, you'll come to everything, you'll get matches when you can. Tournaments, we can only wrestle one person. We have dual meets where like Plymouth duels, there's 5 matches. I might bring 3 kids at the weight, wrestle 1 and 2. You show me you wrestled a really good match, you get those matches at the end of the day. You come out, you wrestle, and you're stalling or you're a boring wrestler, I've seen enough of you today.
You're out.
So every time you're in the room, consider it a wrestle off. Me and Briggs are watching you, and then if you really get there, you're close, you're like, all right, me and Marcus, I'm right there, coach, I want his spot. I'm not going to turn you away. Only your grades and eligibility can do that to yourself. But if I think you're being lazy, like if Fred's got a spot and Genuine's right behind him, I think Fred had a bad week, I say, Fred, you're sitting on the bench, Genuine's going in. Because at the end of the day, myself and Briggs reserve that right. I want to make it as fair to you as can be, but you got to give something to me in order to earn that spot. So take pride when you get this varsity spot. You're going to get your uniform today. You'll be able to hold on to that a few days. The rest of y'all, next week is the beginner invite. So if you're not wrestling at Saturday at Johnson Creek, or even some of you that are, you'll be able to get a chance to win a big sword next week at Tech. While the varsity guys are keeping score at the tables and selling hot dogs and stuff. So stick with it. Yeah, we got some cool stuff going on for you young kids. So stick with it. And ladies, we're going to make some ladies groups in that tournament as well. So make sure you girls are all ready and pick. Yes, Whitehorn. You can't wrestle in the beginner invite.
No. Hold on. No.
What, sword this year, class?
Is it a real sword?
Oh my God.
It's 3D printed from Rubal's class.
Okay. Oh man.
220. Does anybody want to challenge Will?
Ripple.
All right, Will's varsity.
Oh man.
Go heavy. All right, Thomas, you're varsity as well. Okay, so Coach Briggs is going to do some practicing. Who's got to wrestle off?
Me and Whitehorn.